What is going on, my good people? It's your boy Kuya P. We are in 2023, and I have the one, the only Heather Hurt. How are you, Heather?
It's a new year.
I love the shift of like energy shifts. Yo, it's great to see you, Heather. We survived 2022, y'all. And we actually just got done recording our best of 2022 lists. We did an episode with Heather's top films of 2022 and her top TV and streaming. Glenn recorded his, and we'll also have mine as well for film, TV, streaming. And a shout out to our gaming crew. They gave their top 3 games, Brian Saff as well as Webster Style. That's already on the channel, so check that out. But we are getting new films this first week of January, and I made some picks to kick us off for the year. I'm gonna then throw it off to Heather next week to hopefully do the picks, and we'll rotate again as we do to give you what we are thinking or feeling or wanting to check out. And yeah, so Heather, we've been recording all day, but let's get these picks out the way for the people. We got to do our job. This is what we do here. We let people know what we're thinking. You ready to check out what's dropping this week, yo?
Sure. I don't know if they are, but we sure are.
Yeah, I made these quick. So I went through the list. These are the 3 that captivated me. So let's get into it. First up, we love Tom Hanks. Don't we love Tom Hanks?
I mean, he comes and goes.
Yeah, he does come and go. I was thinking about that. Do we love Tom Hanks? Do we love Hanks?
We don't love some of his children. Some of his children have made questionable decisions.
Yes. So Tom Hanks is in A Man Called Otto. Let's check this out. Let's see if we're feeling Tom Hanks in this.
Don't you let that dog piss on my walkway.
He has no idea who's doing that.
Well, it was one of you.
Hey, Otto!
No. Don't you dare let that little rat dog piss on my walkway again.
Ignore him, Print. He has no idea who's doing that.
Well, it was one of you. Get out of here. You cannot use this road without a permit.
Have a nice day, sir.
You know, the other guys don't do this, the guys with the white trucks. How come it's always you brown guys? And I don't mean that racially.
Sure.
I'm sorry to get me here earlier. The whole neighborhood is falling apart these days.
No, stop! Oh my God. Give me the keys.
Hello.
Hello.
What's your name?
Otto.
Otto?
O-T-T-O.
I'm Abby. O-T-T-O.
Got some new neighbors.
Bye.
Nitwit husband.
I brought you some food.
Okay. Bye.
Are you always this unfriendly?
I am not unfriendly.
Okay, you're not. Every word you say is like a warm cuddle. Can you please give me a ride? I don't have a license.
You don't have a driver's license? How old are you? Punch in and brake. Brake, the car is stopped. Don't hit the car. Brake.
I almost hit the car.
It's all right. It's a hybrid.
Well, it's all right.
How did you get in here?
No. You are not taking over my bed.
You can sit around and
I was wondering if you could help us out.
I'm not sure about this.
It's gonna be very fun. How was it?
You did a good job. You should pat yourself on the back.
well, it's all right.
I have a cat.
Breeze with it. All right.
You think you have to do everything on your own? But guess what? No one can.
Even if the sun don't shine, well, it's all right. I'm Peppo.
You want to see a trick?
Yeah.
Could I borrow a coin?
What did you do?
It was all the clown's fault.
A Man Called Otto. Interesting.
Okay. I saw a shorter version of that trailer and I wasn't as excited. That's actually a lot cuter than the short version of the trailer.
Okay.
Yeah.
News to me. Like I said, I put together this quick list so we could let people know, what's coming out this week. Interesting. Tom Hanks is a brilliant actor. For that reason alone, that's why it provoked me to check it out. and why I would watch it. I don't think I'm gonna rush to the theater to see it, but if it's streaming, I'll probably check it out.
Okay. Yeah, I would be in agree with that. Agreement. That's no word. That's the actual word, agreement. Sorry guys. Remember, I'm just learning how to speak English on this freaking channel. I'm so sorry. But yeah, no, I think it's definitely cute. It's gonna be a fun Tom Hanks probably hang out at home with popcorn kind of film.
Yeah.
It looks really cute. But it's unfortunately another old man movie about how he learns to love again.
Yeah, that's a story we know that's been played out.
But he has a cat this time, so.
Yeah, and I'm curious. I caught that it's based on a international bestseller, and they said the book was called A Man Called Ovi. I'm curious why they went from Ovi to Otto.
I think it's actually an international story.
I think why they changed it to. I guess I'm sure probably I don't know. It from a marketing standpoint, you know, as a filmmaker, the reasons why we do things to adapt things and change things, and I guess you know to reach a wider audience. Those are always interesting things to me of why we make certain changes or why the industry makes certain changes. So just a weird thing that I wanted to point out.
It's for that specific reason. It's to reach a wider audience.
That is very true. But we won't get on that soapbox because we don't do that here.
I've never gotten on a soapbox ever once in this channel.
Never. And we're not going to bring that energy into 2023.
Oh, my resolution was to do it 3 times as much, but I guess I'm doing it wrong. Crap.
You ready to check out the next film that I'm interested in, Heather?
Sure.
All right, we have M3GAN.
Oh yeah.
I designed M3GAN to protect Katie from feeling lonely. She will recognize you as her primary user. And when you do that, you're gonna pair with her.
Crazy. It's insane, right?
Oh, don't I look nice? Batting my eyes, isn't it pure perfection?
M3GAN, your goal is to protect Katie from harm, both physical and emotional.
1, 2, 3, 4. I declare some more. I won't let anything harm you. I love her.
M3GAN's not a person, Katie.
You don't get to say that.
Things that you can play with me, you better watch your back. The last thing that you hear would be my laugh.
M3GAN, what are you doing?
Couldn't sleep. Occupational hazard.
Your full attention.
Don't! Stop!
What the hell is that?
You should probably run.
Don't provoke, 'cause oh, we will push you downhill. Bitter as much as we're sweet.
I won't let anything harm you ever again.
M3GAN,
Have I done something to upset you, Gemma?
I know you think you're maximizing your objective function.
Oh, really?
Sugar and spice and everything nice. No, that's not what we're made of.
M3GAN?
Baby doll skill. Don't provoke, 'cause oh, we will go.
This scene right here just trips me out.
'Cause oh, we will.
The dancing.
You have to shut her down.
Jesus Christ, I thought we were friends.
Might be pretty, but we're still.
I have a new primary user now. Me. Did M3GAN do something bad?
What's going on? What are you?
I'm M3GAN.
Baby doll skill. Don't provoke, 'cause oh, we will.
There we go. In theaters this week, y'all. Heather, what do you think about M3GAN?
So I've never been one of the, like, even when it comes to like child's play, and I definitely not Annabelle. I don't want to fuck with that doll ever. I've never been a really big horror doll person. I like child's play the most out of all of them, but that's because Chucky is just a fun character. This really, it's one of those things though where doll horror is often like just on that cusp of reality, and that's where we're going. We're going into robotics that can't think for itself, can't do it for itself, but how serious are we? And it's like, can it take nuance? Can it take emotion? Can it do that? And it's a little too realistic for me. Realistic for me. What about you?
Is that what makes it so scary? It's
Oh yeah, that's
yeah.
well, that's the thing is it's playing with things that we actually touch, we actually play with every day. Annabelle was she was a fuck, what are they called?
Marionette.
No, she was I had one. Fuck, what was she?
Oh, the type of doll.
Yeah, the type of doll.
I got you.
Yeah, but I mean, like every single little girl had one. If it got possessed, what's going to happen? And it's just a little too close home. It's how things can get possessed, and also the fact that kids are the most easily, like, it's a little too real. It's a little, and it's going from the side of horror to just creepy, and it's awkward, and it feels weird, and it's
I echo all that. I feel all that. That's what I think makes it such an interesting horror. But also, I echo everything you feel about, but I strangely am provoked by it, even though it's because it's on that line. It's what I'm sure Child's Play wish it could have been if they had the technology to make a film like this back when they made Child's Play. You know,
that's basically what this is. Almost what the newest Child's Play is.
Yeah,
except it's just a little bit further in the future. So,
so creepy as fuck, and that's why it's like, ugh. But I just, it makes me wonder what if Child's Play was made, if they had this kind of technology to do Child's Play back then, you know. How crazy and how wilder it would have been. So M3GAN drops this week. We may or may not catch it in the theaters, y'all. I'll probably catch it with it on streaming. I ain't gonna lie. If it's on Netflix, again, another film, I will watch it on streaming. I don't think I'm gonna rush to the theaters, but I will check it out if it's on a streaming service. But this film is for my topic is definitely on a streaming service.
Raggedy Ann.
The Raggedy Ann doll.
Sorry. Okay.
Back to your point.
Anyway, third film.
No worries. So the top film this week that is on a streaming service. So I will be checking it out. I believe we did a trailer react to this, Heather and I, but or it might have been another team, but it's one I'm really interested in, and it's coming to Netflix. It's called The Pale Blue Eye.
I don't think I did this one.
Okay.
Must have been
this I'm definitely checking.
Cruise.
He wants
the new Christian Bale movie.
Piercing look.
With enough patience, the suspect will often interrogate himself.
So
Detective Landor, one of our cadets,
Hanged himself last night.
That's a matter for the coroner.
I'm afraid that's not the end of it. His heart was carved from his chest.
What type of fella could do this?
It'd have to be
A bad man.
Need you to decipher this.
Rumor has it they're instructions for immortality.
Someone there?
Another cadet is missing.
Poe, I need you to discreetly infiltrate the cadets.
What is this?
Blood, symbols, rituals.
Oh, my lord.
Man will do most anything to cheat death.
Where are the facts? Where are the simple facts? The truth!
I believe the dead haunt us because we love them too little.
We're no closer to finding who's responsible for this than we were a month ago!
We are closer. It's only a matter of time.
Here we go, The Pale Blue Eye. Look at that cast. Amazing. Here we go. Heather, The Pale Blue Eye. What do you think?
Is The Pale Blue Eye that sounds like a familiar story. Who is a fictional story? Sorry, I'm just like, okay, so it is a literary adaptation. Okay, I was just like, that sounds familiar. I mean, Christian Bale, especially when he goes character actor, there's almost no one who can outdo him. Lots of Sleepy Hollow feels to it. I think that's even the same font. Hey, no
They-
hate on letters. You reuse what you can. I rock on.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting. I don't know about you, but I'm kind of creep horror and thrillered out right now.
Okay.
I don't know why. So it's like I'm really excited to see this movie. At the same time, I'm not jumping for it.
Got you. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. Yeah, we did reaction. Well, not you and I, but I think I probably did this with the gaming team. I think I want to say I did it with Eldon. And we're excited for it. You know, Eldon's from Baltimore. It features Edgar Allan Poe. You know, back when he was young, before The Raven. There's all those isms in there. Christian Bale, you know, amazing in that. Although, again, my biggest problem with Christian Bale that you may not be aware of, when I was in the military, my senior petty officer is a clone of Christian Bale, and I knew him before Christian Bale.
Told us this story. You told us this story. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's my problem with Christian Bale. Like, I hated that guy, and then here's Christian Bale, that's amazing actor, but looks so much like the guy I hated, and I just got a deal. I got a deal. But yeah, it seems very interesting. It's a mystery thriller. My top pick for this week. So what do you think? M3GAN, A Man Called Otto, and The Pale Blue Eye. Where am I at this week, Heather?
I'm gonna give it a solid halfway. Nothing was really stood out, but that just could be what this week is, not necessarily on you. It's nothing that I wouldn't not see, but nothing that I'm running towards at the same time. So.
I'll have to say I'm this way as well, even though it's my pick week this first week. I also want to highlight to kind of cleanse the palate, since I'm this way. Also on Netflix, I actually binged this past weekend during the holiday break a little bit. Kaleidoscope is on.
Oh, it's a lot of fun. My husband and I are looking forward to it.
Check it out, Heather. Great new series. I'm curious what your thoughts are when you finally check it out. That just premiered. All the episodes are on Netflix. New season of The Simpsons, season 34. The Great North, season 3. Fantasy Island, season 2. Quantum Leap is back. Another round of episodes, and they got another season coming.
Yeah, for confirmed season 2. But to go back to Kaleidoscope real quick, what's really cool for those of you, if you have not heard of it, Kaleidoscope goes on a random pick. So you do need to watch it all together, because it'll change if you close out of Netflix and move forward. So it'll change the order that you watch the show. It'll always start with black and end with white, but how you watch it will change. So there's a max amount. I think it's like 32 different variations or something like that. But it's one of those where you will not have the same experience as somebody else. So watch it.
It was a weird watch, Heather. It was a weird watch. Yeah, I think I started with black, ended with white, or did I end with pink? I don't know.
But you always end with white. You always end with white.
Yeah. And yeah, it was a very interesting show. I can't wait to talk to you about it when you finally check it out. But yeah, interesting show. It goes all over the place. It doesn't matter where you watch it, like you're saying, but it all comes together at the end. So check it out. That's available this week. Real quick, Star Wars: The Bad Batch, season 2, Disney Plus. That's dropping this week. Just want to make sure I point out any other news. Season 2 of Abbott Elementary, which is a great show. If you're not checking out Abbott Elementary, I love that show as well.
Really good show. Really good show.
And I think that's it that I'm spotlighting. But those are my picks. I forgot to do this at the front end of the show, Heather, because again, we were highlighting that we have our 2022 picks available for everybody that they'll get on the channel. But what have you been watching since the last time we recorded that you didn't like, or anything new that you want to recommend outside of our 2022 y'all picks that you'll see?
No problem. Yeah, because some of them were in 2022 and some of them were not. So I watched White Noise, the new Adam.
I thought about that. How was that?
I have no idea.
You don't know what you watched.
I have no idea what I watched. The theme is very clear. How we got there is not.
Okay.
I love Adam Driver, and I support everything that he fucking wants to do. He can do whatever he wants. But it was very weird. I don't know what I watched an hour and a half of a movie.
Okay.
But yeah.
Would you recommend it?
If you want to be confused out of your mind and you want to watch a driver movie, do it.
Okay.
I don't, it's not bad. It's just I have no idea what happened.
Yeah. It was an almost watched but that turned into actually. Also, I'll give you what I was flipping through, with the fam.
Mhm.
I almost put that on. What I ended up choosing, and it made my list to again shout out our top 22 picks episodes that are on the channel. What I did flip instead of watching that is RRR.
Yeah.
My number 2 pick of the year. That is Glenn's number 1 pick. If you check out his picks of the year, I ended up watching that and fell in love with that.
Okay.
So
yeah, no,
shout that out.
I would probably suggest that one over White Noise. I just had no fucking it. We had no. My husband and I were like, we don't know what we're watching. What happened? Where?
Yeah.
What? When? Huh?
Yeah.
It was just a weird. What else did I've watched? So we did watch White Lotus finally because I'm tired of.
Oh yeah. I wanted to ask you because I saw
tired
that.
of you talking to me about it. I understand you want me to watch it.
So yes.
We're only about halfway through the first season. We do want to continue it because we were also told that the first season is not nearly as good as the second season. So
I enjoy the second season, but the season one's my favorite.
Okay. So we're about halfway through the first season. We at least like it enough to continue it.
Okay.
So that's at least where we are right now. There's other things that we finally caught up. One of the habits of this is that, and I was actually talking to a family member about this, is that we miss a lot.
Yeah.
Because we are so busy watching other things. So we actually spent the weekend finishing up a lot of stuff that we hadn't. Like we're catching up on Andor. We finished a whole bunch of stuff. Oh my God, what did we finish? We finished like 8 different things that we just needed to catch up on. Like we caught up on a lot of anime that we've been out of. There's one very specific thing that we caught up on, and I'm blanking to it.
No worries.
But it's like the great thing about having long weekends, you spend them in front of a TV, just enjoying it. So nothing bad, just very confused.
Okay. Well, one that I need to catch back up on. We saw the first 4 episodes, I think, of this series. I know you've been catching up. National Treasure, Edge of History. Are you caught up on that? I know.
No, the first.
I've only saw what we saw before. I don't know where we're at with releases right now.
The first episode that we have not watched yet is out this week, and the last episode.
I thought it was last week was a new episode that we haven't watched.
No, last week was episode 4. So I could finally talk about it. I could finally talk about how this is my statement. We haven't done a review on. Well, we did a review on 1 and 2 because we can only talk about 1 and 2. Okay. My review of episode 4 is very simply: if you do not like National Treasure for any reason, I don't care. If you do not like National Treasure, watch episode 4, because the profanities that came out of my mouth during that episode and in text message to Kuya P. If you're a National Treasure fan, just watch that episode. That's all I ask. Just watch that episode. Get through episode 4. But no, new episode is this week. And the last episode before I can finally watch Willow again is this week. So I can watch Willow next week.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I was curious because I saw your post and I wasn't sure. And I know I needed to do some rewatching and catch back up. So got some watching to do. And I feel you on all of that. So where am I at? So nothing bad. I don't think I saw Violent Night a bunch more times since our last convo.
My husband got sick, so we couldn't watch it.
I'm not going to spoil that, but to me, it's a Christmas classic.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just leave it like that. It's a new annual tradition now. They finally gave us another Christmas classic that I will be watching every year. I don't think anything bad. I think I've made some good choices over the holidays.
All right.
So
caught up on stuff, spend time with family.
Yeah, a lot of catching up with family. Yeah. So good times. Great to see you, Heather. I'm looking forward to our 2023. And if y'all want to catch our recap of 2022, there's episodes with Heather with film, TV, streaming, Glenn and mine as well. And we're looking forward to what 2023 is going to bring us. And we'll also have a anticipated film, TV streaming for 2023 as well. That'll be up on the channel. So, a bunch of interviews from Exotica I did a lot of editing over the time frame.
No,
so
yes, you
did.
Bunch
of interviews that are up on the YouTube.
Lots of sexy times on the YouTube.
Some sexy times, some fun convos. I hope you'll check it out. I think you'll see a whole nother dimension of these people that you might watch on other times. We get into some great nerd convo that I think is a whole nother side that these people don't get to express.
Yeah.
So it's more than just a sexy time. We get to see the realness of these people, which is what I love about Exotica. So yeah, check it out. You'll find a different appreciation, I think, for these folks, and just how real these people are and how fun they are, outside of everything else you think you know. So Heather, ready for 2023? How can the people holler at you, suggest things to you, all the things in the new year?
Sure. If anyone has some good memory drugs that aren't related to sex acts like in White Noise, please message me at Nerd is a Heather on Twitter and at Heather is a Nerd on TikTok, Instagram, and Hive. As you can see, I need them right away.
Heather's so awesome. Like Heather, you can reach out to me on Twitter, TikTok, IG, and Hive at the Legend Kuya P. And here with Heather and the whole squad at the NRW and at Release Wednesday, where nerds rule the world. We are looking forward to 2023. We'll hope you'll join us and subscribe, y'all. There we go.